on, my friends? Welcome to fishing below this massive spillway with me, Ancient, on our boat. We have been here before, and it's been amazing fishing. So today, it's 7:30 currently when we started this live stream. It has been a long time since I've done a live stream. And currently, from 7:30 till about 9 o'clock, we have an hour and a half live stream to do here. And we are going to see what we can catch. What's up? First comment, Kay, and Joshua Beltran, and Donna Johnson. All right. So my dad's going to show us, Pops, this is what we got for bait today, folks. Before we went live, my dad and I caught 13 bluegill and bait fish. And so he's got a little green sunfish on there.
On a circle hook.
On a circle hook. You hook it through the lip. You want to go through the bottom lip, my friends, and to the top lip. They're a little tricky because you can't kill them. You just want to go through the lip. There we go. Let's see here. All right, that looks good. Yes, sir. All right. What's up, Lisa Allen? All right, so got a live bluegill on, and we're going to toss him right in the current. Sweet. All right, first line out. And what I'm going to do, I actually have a tripod set up for this event. I'm going to sit on the tripod, and I'm going to throw out a line. So y'all can keep an eye on both me and my dad, just like so. Beautiful evening out here. All right. Unfortunately, we have to wear life jackets, which I actually hate because it's so warm out here. But within 500 yards of this dam, you have to wear a life jacket. It's a good rule because there are a lot of rocks and stuff around here. Connor, we might be catching a muskie. We are in muskie territory, and we have live bait out. So, yeah, there's a possibility. I have on my line, very simple. I'm actually using my ocean rod. I have a big fat split shot on there, and then a nice circle hook. I'm going to use night crawlers. Yeah, people watching from the Philippines. I just saw that. One. And two. Hi from Minnesota. What's going on in Minnesota? Oh yeah, we want a mass of them down there because what's up in Singapore? We want a mass of worms down there because we really want to get a big catfish's attention, or anything. We also are in walleye territory. We've caught some big walleye on this lake, not a ton. In fact, usually they're just bycatches. We'll catch like 2 a year, but they're almost always really big. So, gotta wash my hands off. In fact, I have a rag for this. I just saw a big old catfish roll over the top. All those bluegill probably. My dad just said he saw a big old catfish roll on the top, and there are a ton of bait fish on the surface. He probably came up and ate a bait fish. All right, guys, we are in territory under this dam where we could catch a giant catfish around here. All right. All right. So first, with all the nonsense happening in the USA, couldn't read that. It scrolled past too fast. I need to watch this and decompress. Thank you, Ace, for all you do. I appreciate you, Hunter VR. I appreciate it. There we go. All right, appreciate the super chat. First super chat. Unless I missed one. I hate when I miss them. Hopefully I didn't miss any. All right, so I've got a worm out. My dad's got a live bluegill out. If you just joined us. We just started. That's a nice It's nice because we had a bunch of clouds move in, and it's made it perfect out here. I got to recast. The crazy strong. Yeah, but we're in the zone where we have a chance of catching a truly giant fish. Your fish is getting nervous. My dad's bluegill is getting nervous. That's good. Usually, not usually, sometimes right before they get bit, they start swimming around crazy because it means a big fish is investigating them. They can sense the big fish, and the big fish can sense the little fish. Oh, I better check my drag. Oh, it's good. Check your drag. I didn't do that on either of these. Honor Wilson, appreciate the super chat. Oh, it scrolls past so fast. You should do fishing in Wisconsin. Been watching for years. Keep it up. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Did I miss another super chat? I think I did. Oh, Thomas Jones. Thank you. Is that the same Thomas Jones from Louisiana? I know a Thomas Jones in Louisiana. I don't know if it's the same. It's the same Thomas. Oregon, Idaho weather's so good right now. You miss not having humidity? You know what? People make a big deal out of the humidity. Whoever asked that question. Never bothered me. It obviously gets a little bit hotter when it's hot. It's a little bit colder when it gets cold, but I don't know. I think people make, like, it's one of those things that's kind of grown to me where it's a bit of a deal for sure, but it's like grown in people's minds where they're like, I can't. Hayden and Gunner said catch him. Hey, Thomas, I don't understand how you always manage to log into live streams right at first. That is funny. But people make a big deal of humidity. I think it's like, it's a thing, but like it's not worth talking about nonstop and being concerned about. Watching since early 20,000 subscribers. Wow. Sweet. We'll go till it gets dark, folks. Hour and a half live stream. Corbin Shaveni. Appreciate the 5. Wow, Corbin, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. It's been so long since I've live streamed, they've completely, well, not completely, but they've changed up quite a few of the buttons and added a bunch of features and stuff. When I was getting on before we actually went live, I was kind of confused. All right, here's where I'm going to cast. Right in that corner there, and all the foam. Right there. I'm in the corner in the foam, if you guys could see that there. There has to be a catfish laying in there. Did I miss? I was talking. I hate when I miss super chats. It's disrespectful. Got some really good alligator tags. You got 11 foot. Oh, guys, if you don't know, Thomas is an alligator hunter. 11 foot 7 inch. Sweet. And he can catch them in season, but he's also a nuisance alligator hunter, so he can catch them anytime he wants. When people call him to like remove them from ponds and stuff like that, it's a pretty crazy business. It's cool. Can you chum with corn out there? Yes. Go Beebs said. Oh, you remember that. Boy, you're an old subscriber. No, not that you're old, but you've been in, yeah, you're an old, you know what I mean. You've been an old subscriber if you remember that video. Connor, we will not be catching and cooking anything. We're just going to be catching, hopefully. You got something messing? All right. The bluegill is getting hit. Sometimes little smallmouth come up to the bluegill and they'll be like ding, 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 ding. They'll be messing with it. Or some smaller fish. And so I think I might be getting a bite too, Pop. Maybe something little or something weird. We wanted to start at 7:30, guys, because basically in the summertime, you still got your bait. Oh, look, he's tore up. Look at his tail. Oh, he got hit. We got hit. He's going to throw it right back up. Well, the bluegill got hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine. No, you're good. Keep it. I'd rather you catch something than show a shredded bluegill. But the bluegill got smacked. I think sometimes, like, that happens with some frequency at this spot. I think that you have a lot of smallmouth that are about a pound or so they see a live bluegill and they're like, oh, let's grab it, and they'll grab it, but they don't actually devour it. So you end up setting the hook on nothing. But they're down there trying to eat it, because the hook is quite large that we're using in case we hook up on a big striper or catfish. Ooh, I'm bouncing over the rocks, and there's strong current, so sometimes it feels like a fish. Come on. But then sometimes, and that's when you get hit too. You should do Hot Springs Fishing Fantastic. Uh-oh, we got another super chat. I am currently at the lake. You are fishing it now for the Bassmaster College National Championship. Weigh-in tomorrow's at 3. You should come to the weigh-in. Corbin, that is so cool. That is really cool. Believe it or not, Corbin, I might do that. But I do live kind of far away from this lake. So it would be at least an hour drive to this spot. I think I need to add some more weight. I'm not sure that I'm really on the bottom where the catfish are. I'm gonna get another. That's cool. College championship, man. That's cool. College tournament. We have a lot of water coming over the spillway, and I don't think I'm on the bottom. We have more than usual, so I have a big old sinker here, a big old split shot. Got to get it down there. Most of the fish are hanging out on the bottom. Yeah, see? Nothing's even messed with the live night crawler. That ain't right. Couple of bigger split shots here. Now we're cooking. I was doing it wrong. I was fishing wrong there. Now we'll get something. Come on, I'm gonna keep casting that foam because usually it's in that foam where the fish are. Oh, I'm glad I looked up. Goobers. Yoey's been watching your videos for a while, and I just wanted to show some love from New Mexico. Thank you, Goobers. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, see, I'm on the bottom now. Now we're cooking. This'll yield something. This got to yield something now. What's up, Axel? Axel Moeller.
Tell them what we caught here before.
Yeah, we caught. My dad mentioned what we caught. We caught big striper, hybrid, white bass. All three actually at this spot. Channel catfish, flathead catfish, walleye. We caught one walleye here. What else? Smallmouth. Tons of smallmouth.
White bass?
Yeah, white bass. Yeah, yeah. So we've got the variety. We got good cloud cover, and we got a lot of water coming over the dam. So should be a matter of time here. I'm getting ready to cast on the other side. In fact, I'll show you guys. Here's what we got on the other side here. Check out the waterfall there. And so I'm going to cast there next. There you go. Oh, yeah.
See his tail.
From behind.
Yep.
We'll get something. We'll get something big. About 1 hour and 15 minutes till dark. These fish like the low light conditions in the summertime. It's hot here. And in fact, in some of the lakes, it's like degrees. So they like when it cools down, and it's definitely cooled down. Put that up. I like those now. That's a crazy new feature. It's been so long since I've done a live stream. Oh, another one. Love watching your vids. Sending love from the UK. Thank you. David Skews. David, I love the UK channel, Jolly. You guys just got a whack. My dad just got a whack on the bluegill. Watch him. We'll sit here, but watch him. I love Jolly. That is such a funny YouTube channel. I like the way they talk too, of course. I don't know if you're familiar with Jolly. I have to imagine like pretty much everybody in Britain who spends any time on YouTube knows Jolly. You think he took a bait? My dad thinks he may have taken the bait off and smacked it so hard. We got some big ones around here. Nothing? Your bait is on? Ah, shoot, that's 2 bites. Yeah, he got grabbed again. Dang it. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something. Adela Cassis. $10. Oh, thank you. #1 fan. Thank you. Appreciate you. Gosh, I feel like I'm in the bang zone, but I ain't getting nothing. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Show y'all here. Usually, you catch a fish in the corner there, but no cigar. So now what I'm gonna do, as soon as I turn this around, my dad's gonna hook up. It's crazy to use a glob of night crawlers and not have any bites. We have 18 minutes that have gone by. Let's see if I can get anything on this. And you can grab the cam for a while. I don't know what that means. Come on. Well, the night crawler's got to get something. Uh-oh. I missed one. Cody Cooper. Will you give my daughter Zoe Cooper? Hey to Zoe Cooper. Zoe and Cody Cooper. Somebody just, oh wow, I just missed another. Gunnar Nelson. I've been watching, I think it's time to take my sunglasses. I've been watching your videos for years. Your insiders from Washington State makes his own catch and cook videos. Sweet. Thank you, Gunnar, for the $4.99. Appreciate it. Yes, it is a beautiful afternoon. That comment went by so fast, but I saw the first part there. It's stunning out here. And the closer we get to dark, the better fishing better fishing should get. Heidi Hefts, $20. Wow, thank you so much. Wait, there's a way for me to like it. There we go. Thank you, Heidi. Heidi was the one that turned me on to Weaver Kickin' Chicken seasoning. She sent it to me in mail, and I get a lot of seasonings from people, and some of them have turned out real good, but some of them I just don't have time to get to them all. But there was something about that one that I was like, I'm gonna try that. Is the quality good or bad, my friend? Is the quality good or bad? Oh, I'm getting a little nibble, just a little nibble, but yeah. That's feeling kind of bluegill-ish, actually. No, I'm getting a bite. I'm getting a little nibble. Usually with a big pile of worms like this, though, they should just eat it. There shouldn't be dink, 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 dink. Quality is good. The comments are going by so quickly. Snag. Dang it. Unless the snag starts swimming. You had any other bites, Pops? Nothing. Huh, that's curious. It was so good at this spot. Are we back on? Hopefully. We back. Interesting. See, on my end it showed crystal clear, but on your guys' end, it kicked a bunch of you off. It kicked probably 2/3 of the people off. And I just got plucked by that fish. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. We're alive. All right, let's try that again. There's a fish down there that wants this. It just froze up, huh? Yeah, all of a sudden, like 2/3 of the people just disappeared. Like my haircut. Thank you, Brent. I did see that comment. Are you? Yes, I am a Christian. Elite edits. I'm just a biblical Christian. I believe in the Bible. I don't follow any denomination. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Here we go. I'm going to get that fish. Right here, right now. This is going to get better. This is going to get better. My dad's right in the bang zone. Normally we catch him on that corner. What we might have to do is move around a bit because we're in our favorite spot, but if our favorite spot doesn't pan out, then yeah. Everybody's back. It's like the live stream booted 2/3 of you off all at once. And I went from like 250 people to like 50, 60 people within a few seconds. But it's probably a good thing that I didn't catch that fish then. Everybody would have missed it. I just get another $5. Outside with TW. Hey Ace, love your stuff. Can you please do me a solid and give my channel a shout out? I very much appreciate it. Thanks, man. I don't do shout outs. A ton of people ask for them. But if anybody's curious and they're watching this live stream, I guess they can go check it out. I get a lot of requests for shout outs, as you can imagine. Alright. That fish is gone, but that was a good sign. Let's cast it. Oh, it's a bad stuff. Come on. Gotta get something for y'all. Yeah, I put a live one on. But save that fish because maybe for cut bait. You know what you might want to do too is just chop one up. So.
A lot of activity, just swirling on the surface.
Ah.
One of the guys that sold it.
Yeah. But save him because we might do. Might do cut bait with him. It's hard because there are pebbly rocks around here. So sometimes when your sinker's bouncing along the bottom, pebbly rocks, tons of current, it feels like you're getting bites and you actually aren't. See, I'm getting bit right now, but that might be the pebble. Whoa, Pop, you're going for the gold.
I'm going big, I'm going low.
Wait till you see what my dad's putting on the hook. This is not where we caught a monster trout. It's where we caught monster striper, though. Look at that piece of bait. My dad's gonna, if he catches something on that,
it'll be worth catching.
It'll be worth it. I just got worms on.
That's the kind of fish you're not sure if you're getting a bite or you're running around at the end.
Yeah, if you get something on that, it's gonna be because it's gonna get crazy up here. My dad puts the fish on that which is very possible. We're in the big fish country. Oh, you know, check this out. I'm gonna slowly whip you guys around here. Look at this. I'm gonna cast right in the foam. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right. There's got to be something in there. Fish almost always hang out under foam and around it. I haven't been looking at the comments. Hopefully, hopefully I didn't miss any super chats. I really hate when I do that. It's raining out here a little bit. Never seen bro in the live stream before. Yeah, man, it's been, wow. It's been like, I think 2022 was the last time I live streamed. Yeah. Which just surprises the heck out of me. I haven't been catching any. Maybe I need to just kind of get out of the current a bit. You know, it might be time of day too. Let's see, 35 minutes of the live stream have gone by. That means it's 8 o'clock, a little past 8 o'clock. And usually, like right around sunset is when you get a lot of your best bites. So it's 8:06. Somebody said, "When are you going to Hawaii?" By Timmy Gigi. I might. Well, you know, they say never talk about your plans, but I might be going to Hawaii soon. I love going back there. Part of the problem is I live on the East Coast now, and it is a very long, somebody said I missed a super chat, unless they're spamming me. I'm going to scroll back through, even if they are spamming me, just in case. YouTube lights them up on my end. I did. Mr. Green Thumbs. What's your favorite trout species? Brown and brook are mine. Thank you for telling me. Hard to know in the comment section because everybody tries to spam me. But Mr. Green Thumbs, I would say, you know, still. I would love to say that's a fish, but I think I'm just snagged on somebody else's fishing line. Yeah. You know, when, yeah, you know that feeling, it gives way a bit. Dang it. Oh, shoot. I'm snagged on somebody else's snag fishing line. There, I think I broke theirs. Yeah. Well, at least I broke theirs, so no, oh, it straightened my hook. Right? New hook. Mr. Green Thumb, I would say at the end of the day, Pops, I just saw a fish roll up and eat something off the surface too. Maybe we need to be throwing top water. Mr. Green Thumb, I think that rainbow trout are still just my classic favorite. Even though I don't catch as many brown trout, brook trout, so it's really fun to catch them. I've just spent my whole life catching rainbows. It's like what I'm totally used to. Man, I just saw, guys, I might remember to get out of topwater. My dad saw a huge catfish roll on the surface at the start of this live stream. There was a ton of bait on the surface, and I just saw a fish just come up, and it wasn't even that hard of a strike. It was just like it just ate something real nice and easy. Oh, that's a saltwater. Oh, glad I looked up. The Stick for Ace. I've been watching your videos for years. Love all the content. Hope your shirts are back soon. God bless you and your family. Thank you, The Stick. Appreciate it. I'm afraid the merchandise, look at that, it's a saltwater. That is a stout hook. I'm afraid the merchandise is not coming back. And the reason is, it's so much work for the amount of people that order stuff, that it's not worth it for me. And I keep trying to use, you know, different providers and stuff. And companies will come and go. It's just not, it's not worth it on my end. Everything finally settled in, and I got a good merchandise store going. The person backs out or something, yeah. So I got rid of it. It'd be one thing if we were selling like hundreds of shirts per month, but people just aren't buying as many shirts on YouTube. YouTube's changed a lot, where like you have every YouTuber basically offering merchandise, even the small the smallest YouTubers like offering merchandise. And it used to just be kind of an exclusive thing back in the day. And it's just not an exclusive thing anymore. I cannot tie a knot on camera. The pressure's too much for me. All right, here we go. By the way, hot tip. If you're wondering how to tie braid, a polymer knot braid, which is very, usually sometimes they slip. Gerald Swindle actually told this to me. He said, you'll never have them slip anymore. When you go through the eye of, instead of like going back through, or instead of turning around, going back through again, if you know how to tie a polymer knot, you know what I'm talking about. So go through the eye of the hook and then loop it around and go back through again and then tie the polymer knot. And ever since he showed me that, I've not had a single braid knot slip. He showed me that in 2021. No braided knot slips since then. Just a little tip. But you have to already know how to tie the polymer knot. Alright, let's get serious. You know what? I didn't plan this. Let's try it. We're going to try a gummy worm. Along with the real worm, of course. But we'll add a pop of color to see if that gets them to bite. So a real worm and a gummy worm. That would be so funny to catch a fish on a gummy worm on a live stream. All right, my friends, you saw it here first.
You're crazy. You're not catching anything like that.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not. Last time we were here, I caught a catfish right there.
Pardon me?
Last time we were here, I caught a catfish right at that spot where I just cast it.
I do remember
All right. Catfish. Who's gonna get? Yeah. Ace, have you ever fished in Georgia for trout? I have not, but I heard that the Blue Mountains in North Georgia are supreme for trout. I've heard that from like just people the last few years, all just like randomly, whether it's been like in emails or people I've come across, and they say, hey, you should fish in North Georgia. Amazing trout fishing. So, yeah.
folks saying hi.
Have you ever fished in the Blue Ridge, Virginia for trout? I've not. I didn't know there's a Blue Ridge, Virginia. Yeah. Hey, so good luck with the fishing. Hope y'all catch some good. Hello, Major Art to Emily. Thank you, Emily. You ever any more MRE? Dion says, or did you see any more MREs? We just filmed an MRE video for my dad's channel.
Hoping to have it out by the first part of next week.
It takes a while
to
to
edit
edit.
it, so.
It takes a while to edit any video.
But we do have one in the can, so.
Yes. Somebody just asked, have you ever fished in the Smoky Mountains, North Carolina? Oh, I'm getting bit. I'm getting bit on the gummy worm. Come on. Please be something good that just devours it. I'm going to give him just a little slap. So, does that braid on? There's no stretch to braid. Hopefully it gobbles it down. Come on. Oh man. That was a pull for sure. Oh man, I wish. We came over and ate it a little bit, but let it go. I just said say happy birthday and that's all I saw. What's up, North California fishermen? The Ancient is making new videos. Well, something, well, that says something right there. Something ate off the worm, but not the gummy worm. I'm still going to try it though. Let's just refresh.
Messages go by pretty quickly.
They do. Did I miss any super chats? That's what I really don't want to miss.
When's the next 3 day?
When's the next 3-day challenge? Whew. Yeah, I tried to do a 3-day challenge this spring, and I got sick. I was sick like before, not from the 3-day challenge, but days before it started. I actually had a camping spot booked where I was going to do it, and I got bad sick for like 2.5 weeks. So I never ended up. We might need to be throwing topwater.
Oh, that's the turtle there.
Oh, that's the turtle.
Over here, yeah.
I'm still going to try this gummy worm thing. Oh, there was a super chat. And it scrolled by so fast. Just when I thought my day could get anybody to drop a video. Big fan, inspired me to go out fishing. Enjoy the doors on. Thank you, Joshua Nettles. Thanks, man, for the $5. Appreciate it. Hopefully we catch something here good here. Let's see. It's like, what, 8:20 or so? We have about 40 minutes or so until it gets too dark to live stream. And usually the closer it gets to dark, better it gets, but I would have thought we'd have caught something by now for sure. Yeah, he's got a huge bluegill on. Come on. Some.
Can't tell if it's my big bluegill or I haven't had a bite, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, what you wait for is that big trunk.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when you have a blue, because sometimes they chomp on it. It seems like striper likes to chomp. That looks like an actual fish. Please. Oh.
That seems a little bigger than the bluegill, really.
Yeah. Like your line is moving a lot too. Rain on it. It sounds super fun. Yes, I will make more videos with my boat. What was that? I think we need to put on a top water. What are we doing here? I got one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I feel like those smallmouth. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, folks.
missing a little of its tail again.
Yeah. I like the idea of the gummy worm, but the gummy worm failed, so I'm going to go to a minnow. We keep having fish roll on the surface. I caught this minnow first thing. First fish we caught today, and I caught it on a worm. Like normally you don't catch minnows like that, just on worms. Here we go. Come on. Uh-oh. Try collab with Zach Fowler for merch. Oh yeah, boy, that's a good idea, Jay Ash. That's a really good idea. But yeah, one of those things where on my channel, I got into YouTube because I love making videos, not because I wanted to run a merch store. And any kind of merch store, no matter how small, is still like a lot of work. And I just don't want to do that work. I want to make videos, and I do something that I'm not going to tell you guys, but I do a work besides YouTube, off camera, that nobody knows about except obviously all the people involved in it. But I have other things that I do, and YouTube, and I just want to make videos. I don't want to do all that other clutter around YouTube. So that was almost like a smallmouth pulling on it. I've got my big minnow on now. Maybe this will get
So
some.
you got that
We're going to get something here, folks. We are going to get something. Have you ever fished the northeast part of the U.S.? Not really, just in Maine. Somebody asked that. Let me ask, am I going to cook? No, we are not going to cook. We're just going to fish till it gets too dark to see. I still like the idea of you having that big bluegill on and think something big whacks it.
Yeah, good big striper. Type,
Yeah. Ace, what type of fish you trying to catch? I live in Australia and don't know much there. Man, we're trying to catch catfish. I think you have in Australia. Striper, hybrid, white bass, smallmouth bass.
We caught flathead catfish and channel catfish here too.
Yes, and we caught one walleye. If we could catch a walleye, that would be the prize fish. We only catch like 2 walleye a year from this lake. Super chat from Noise Dad. $2. What's up, Ace? Me and my mom are watching from Atlanta. I think ATL, that's Atlanta, right? Appreciate you. I was trying to like your comment and I couldn't.
It's hot Atlanta this time of year.
Hot Atlanta?
Indiana Fever play Atlanta here pretty soon.
Ah, yes. Does anybody out there watch the WNBA now? Now that you know who is playing? Like all these sudden Fever fans emerged overnight. Somebody asked what YouTube channels I watch. Smallmouth Cook Off with Micah and the Ancient as judge. That's a good idea. Jay, thank you for the $2. Jolly. I like the British channel Jolly is so funny. That makes me laugh out loud sometimes. They have like 12 million subscribers. And then I watch SB Fishing. And then just a bunch of random stuff, you know. I'm not a person who's like I'm a fan of this channel, that channel. I'll just like, sometimes whatever YouTube is recommending to me. Yeah. One of the channels I probably like log the most hours on is Tony Anderson. But he's music. He's like, Tony Anderson music is fantastic. I have a lot. Like if you were to watch, look at my history, it'd be tons of Tony Anderson plays.
You're working on some music at home now too.
I'm playing the piano a lot. I might make a piano video soon. I cannot believe that this shiner has not gotten fish. All right, here we go. Guys, from this point on, it's a change. From this point on. We got the shiner. I caught this first thing, and we're going to throw it, oops, in that corner, right there.
Shiner, corner pocket?
Shiner. There's going to be a catfish or a walleye corner pocket. That wasn't actually quite where I wanted it to be, but it's acceptable. You know what? Nope. That's not good enough. I want it all the way in the corner, and I'll fish it out. Here we go. All right, here we go. In all that foam and white stuff, let it sink to the bottom or drift to the bottom. Here we go. It's gonna go down for real here. That sun getting ready to set. Ace, are you a Tennessee Titans fan now? I am not. I don't watch the NFL anymore. I don't like what's going on in the NFL, and I don't have time. I don't have time to keep up with like college and NFL. If I have to keep up with one of them, I'm keeping up with college. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I'm watching college ball. I love college football. I love college basketball too. Ryan Stepp, what's up, Ryan? Ryan, are you a moderator? I was wondering if you were going to log in. Ryan, it's been 2022. Ryan, I just added you as moderator. It's been 2022 since I've live streamed, so I think everything is reset.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I just added you. I think it's reset everything. All the buttons are different. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. Get the top water. I think I might do that. In fact, while I'm saying, in fact, that is a great idea. I'm going to leave my minnow out there.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yes, please do. Yeah, I'm going to leave my minnow out there, and I'm going to tie on top water.
Put on.
Yes. Yeah, my dad's going to put my foot on. Here we go. What kind of top water should we use here? Top water box. I think just a standard popper. What do you think? What looks good? In Australia, we have different flathead here. I've heard that. I've actually watched an Australian channel, Andy's Fishing. I just remembered it. That might be too big. It looks like the bait's pretty small.
It is small. I've seen a lot of
it?
Yeah.
So we're going to choose that smaller top water. Yeah, popper. Spook, I would, but we don't have a lot of room for a spook. Yeah. Yeah. Why is it that when you set the rod down, then you get bit?
Slow, baby. I mean, it was hopping.
It was hopping. I set the rod down for 2 seconds to tie on the top water. Whose idea was that?
Your bait's gone, man.
I'll bet it's gone. I don't feel any bait. Wait, no, I'm going to leave it down there just in case. Dang it. I was getting smoked. Guys, I mean, the rod was like... Oh, there he is. No, I still got bait on. He bit it again. Why isn't it just eating? It's like the fish are real finicky. There we go. Come on. Maybe it's a small one? He's biting it. The minnow's small. The minnow's not even that big. What's up, Emma Jenkins? Emma, I'm going to add you as a moderator real quick. Yeah, everything's completely reset. What's up, Dylan? Come on, fish. Like that fish smoked it while I didn't have it in my hand. Come on. Finally get some action. Somebody suggested that I tie on to topwater, which I was about to do. And that is when it happened. I think the bait's gone. It is. That minnow, that was the only minnow I caught that I like it. Bait is completely gone.
Robbed you?
Robbed me. I was for sure I was going to catch something on that. Andy left me with a tangle. AJ, oh, I missed a launch super chat. AJ Lee, appreciate you. Thank you, man. Somebody said, why won't I tell you about my second job? Because it's just private. It's not something you do publicly. But if people knew what I did, they'd be showing up to the office and all that kind of jazz. So it will be completely private. I don't want YouTube to be my whole life. It's usually a recipe for disaster. Usually people start to get full of themselves. All right, I'm going to tie on a top water. Excuse me. And just for fun, I'm going to tie it on a spinning rod. You know, first though, yeah, no, Pops, I need you to get, my dad's he's gonna keep fishing with that bluegill, the live bluegill, to try to get a monster. Hopefully he gets a monster before the evening is out. Something wrong with that tap water. Not sure what that's about. We'll use this one instead. Same size. Same company. I don't know why I'm holding up like you guys want to see me tie on in front of the camera. Suddenly I'm nervous about tying on. If we get something on a popper, like a catfish rolla, that is going to be wild. What time is it out there, folks? When you do a YouTube live stream, you can't see the time on your phone, believe it or not. I'm in Eastern time. The closer we get to 9 o'clock, the more chance we have of a biggin. 8:33, 33 is a good number. 8:33. All right, here we go at 8:33. We're tying a popper. You know what? You guys want to see the popper, or should I just keep this view so you can see my dad? What do you think? First cast the popper. 5:33 in Los Angeles. Oh, you guys got to see this. Got to see this. If someone blows up on the top water, you guys are going to want to see that. Especially a giant catfish. Here we go. I'm going to cast. I'm going to work both of these corners real good. All right. And if my dad gets one, then I'll take it off and we'll watch it. You guys see the popper? Let me just make sure you're... Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah, right there. The fish keep rolling in the foam and grabbing minnows off the surface, so... right by the boat too. That's a nice way to ruin your paint job. Just bounce it off the wall. Nobody send any super chats, okay? Because I want to see. Oh, what? I say that. Let a bunch of people left super chats. I got to at least look at them. Dylan Leonard, thank you for the $5. I'm going to get bit while I'm doing this. AJ Lee, you got to be in Florida in September. Camping and fishing in Grayton Beach. Oh, hope to see you there. That is a fantastic place, Grayton Beach. Wow. That's really something. That's cool. Come on, dude. Boat's ripped in, so. Nothing on the top one. I'll be jiggered. Well, go back to live bait. You know, one thing I haven't tried yet is a little piece of cut bait. Little piece of cut bait. Let's get that out. This fish swallowed the hook, so it died earlier. We're going to cut a piece off. Just a fillet of fish as the sun goes down. Can we turn this into a catfish, folks? I hope so. All right, we're back out. Take juice off my hands. I did not expect it to be this tough. When we came out here, it was overcast. You know, evening light. We have live bait, and we missed two or three bites. But even the bites were really small. You know, it's not like a huge striper came over and just inhaled the bait, which is what we were hoping. It's like these little tiny ding ding bites. Weird. Huh. Strange. Jeffrey Robbins, appreciate it. We are doing good. We just need a fish. We need a big fish. We came here for big fish. We thought this was going to be an epic live stream with lots of huge fish. My dad's using a big live bluegill. And nah. We've missed a couple bites we've had, which have been just a couple. Last time we came here, we caught 8 or something like that. 8 fish. And that was last week. In fact, it was 1 week ago today. I don't know what's going on. We're trying everything. We got one more. One more gummy worm. Maybe the gummy worms were unlucky. Somebody said, what bassman, what bait caster? I think they said that. What bait caster do you recommend as a first? I always use Shimano. Shimano for everything. Yep, that's the longest. And I've had some of the same Shimanos for like 12 years. So that gives you an idea. You're using the same reel for 12 years. I'm getting bit, finally, on the cut bait. Again, it's not just like, I got him, I got a fish, I got one on the cut bait. God. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A white bass. Woo! That's a good one. Ouch. First fish of the live stream.
It's a white bass.
White bass.
Oh, wow, that's a good size.
That's a good size. That's eaten size. Oh, I missed some big super chat here. I'm going to go back and look at that one. Sorry. It's because I just joined. Somebody said, yes, you're good luck. Finally. All right, it's all up from here. That's a nice white bass, actually. You get some nice pan-sized fillets. Should we keep them? Gosh, I could just toss them in the cooler real quick. Gosh, I feel like eating that, even though eat it. Yeah, everybody says eat it. Gosh, that is such a nice one. I mean, that is perfect for the frying pan. About a 14-incher.
Nice job.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. All right, it's going in the cooler. He's dead, or almost dead. Somebody said wise choice. Who said wise choice? Emma. Emma said, oh, I missed a super chat. What? Yes, yes, there we go. On cut bait. If you're not a members only video subscriber of Ace, I highly recommend it. Oh, thank you. Oh, Yeti or not, what's up? I didn't know your real name was John. I just called you a Yeti. Now I know Yeti's name. I caught it on a piece of cut bait. You want a piece of cut bait? Well, I guess that live bluegill though.
Yeah, I might switch out and get a smaller bluegill.
Oh yeah, get a smaller one. I think that's a good idea. Maybe they're just obviously they're fishing a little tough, so. My dad's gonna put on a smaller bluegill. It was nice idea putting on that big one, but nothing's eating it. So, yay! 99 cents from YH Adventures. Appreciate you.
Got a new one right there. A little smaller.
All right, a little small. My dad's gonna try a smaller piece of live bait. We gotta get a monster before it gets dark. Hang out more, man. You have to ask my brother that. I'm trying. I have tried. I have given up trying. You have to ask him. All right. New piece of cut bait. As a start. Feels good to finally get one in the box. All right. Let's do it again. Doing a grilled cheese catching. Ty says he's doing a grilled cheese cut to do. Sometimes I do a ramen noodle catch and cook. I might be getting it again already. Something is sniffing it. Oh, AJ Lee. Shout out my daughter Millie and Alyssa. Hi to Miley and Alyssa. Miley, sorry. Or Millie. Miley. Depends on, I think, what country you're from. I think Brits call it Millie, right? Millie is a very common name in Britain. Well, I think it's Miley here. And Alyssa. Any bites up front? No, my dad has had a couple that like ate the back end of the bluegill, but that's been it. Nothing big like chomping on the bluegill like we wanted to. We're trying, but we're trying our hearts out. We have about 10 or 15 minutes left of this live stream before it's going to get too dark. That sun has gone down now. I think we're at, yeah. I know there are fish swimming around here. They're just acting spooky. Spooky. Somebody said, Ace, where are you, my good man? I do not reveal where I fish 95% of the time. You can imagine some of the videos get quite a few views and it could blow up a spot, ruin a spot by having not just me, any YouTuber visit it and tell everybody about it. That could be hundreds of thousands. You know, let's say a video gets like 400,000 views. Even if a small percentage, let's pretend that there was a stream. Let's pretend there's a stream near Asheville, North Carolina. Maybe like 1 hour away or less, maybe 45 minutes. And I go there and I fish and I catch a bunch of trout. I tell people about the trout spot and it gets 400,000 views. It doesn't take very many people who live around Asheville. Asheville's a very big city, to go to that stream and like just fish it out within a really short amount of time. You would have no more trout in that tiny little stream. And then you'd have all the locals, like if there's a small town there of, 1,000 people, and they're like, dude, this YouTuber came through and told everybody about our little trout stream, and now everybody comes here from Asheville to fish it. Like that's just one scenario that could happen. So I never tell anybody about where I'm fishing. A homesteader says, my kids William and Warren, say hi. Hi to William and Warren. I always like those names. Those are two like strong names. Big fish here. You gotta get a big one. The sun is down. It is officially down. The daylight's gonna fade. Has that boat over there caught any? Have you seen? Man, it's tough as nails out here. Let me go back and find a comment. There it is. My sons Lincoln and Hunter say hi. Hi to Lincoln and Hunter. Man, the lines are out.
I can't believe this.
Yeah. I'm gonna try casting like way downstream. Or not. My line's all fouled up. Come on. I'm out there in the current now, like just in the main current. Normally in the eddy pool is where it's at, but it's been tough. Oh, there we go. I was wondering, there's my mom. Hey, boo, mom's out of the pool. My mom said she was going to log in and harass me on the live stream. I've been waiting. She was going to tell people stories about me. Amir from New York City. Shout out. Hey, Aaliyah, why does she go by? She just logged into my dad's account on YouTube. Someone from Ontario, Canada. Amazing fishing up in Canada. I have some friends who live in Vancouver. Vancouver is crazy. Vancouver Island and all that, all those bears that are there, and the great fishing, and that looks like an amazing place to do. Is my mom telling stories? Please, Mom, do tell if I miss something. But on my end, the chat goes by so quickly. A lot of times I can't, I miss a lot of stuff. Ace, Canadians like you. Well, I like Canadians. Emma asked, do I have any plans to come out to Georgia? I thought of North Georgia. We were just talking about that, how great the trout fishing is in North Georgia. I have had many people from different parts of the states tell me that. Can you fish Rhode Island or Montana for bluefish? Bluefish are a cool fish to catch on top water in the ocean. Man, that's fun. Andrew Donnie says nothing, but thank you for the $2. Andrew, appreciate it. Uh-oh, my mom is telling stories in the comment section. I'm getting bit. Come on, eat it. How did there it is again. How am I missing him on cut bait? He was running with it. Man, that fish took off. I gotta check to see if I still have bait on. That was the same cast though that I caught the white bass. Yep, still bait. How did he miss it? Why would the fish not just gobble that and run? You gotta rehook it so the next one doesn't steal it off. Yeah. On the gel scent. I saw that comment. I do need to put on the gel scent. Pops, do you feel static in the boat?
What's that?
Do you feel static in the boat, like electricity? My legs feel. That's weird. It's a weird sensation. Guys, if I all of a sudden conk out, you know something happened. That's weird. Huh. Emma says that's the only way she cooked potatoes now is after watching my mom's video about how to cook the potatoes. The one pot mashed potatoes. That is hilarious. That is great. She figured that out years ago. That's a great hack. That video should have way more views on it than it does. Thank you so much from the Hockey Stud for the super chat. Hockey Stud. Man, guys, daylight space. I want one. I got the one bite. I got the good bite, but it didn't connect. I need one more. asked if I'm going to watch the World Cup. Is that soccer? That's soccer, right? I do not watch soccer. You know, I'll tell you guys about my soccer experience. I went to Brazil, and I was in Brazil. Thank you from YH Adventures. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I thought, I am going to try to enjoy soccer. I'm going to give it a chance. Maybe I'll find I enjoy it. So I sit down with the family. Not my family, the Brazilian family I was with. And the whole game went on. And the end score was 0-0. And I was like, I just sat here for like 2 hours and watched a game that ended in 0-0. JJK, thank you so much for the $10. And I was like, what is the point of that? 2 hours of my life went by for no points scored. All kinds of misses, close calls, no points scored. And then I thought, okay, I just hit it on a bad game. Maybe it'll be better next time. So it was like 2 days later, another match. It was Corinthians. That's a big team in Brazil, Corinthians. And I think it was Corinthians versus Santos. And if you know those teams, you know. And watched that game, and finally a goal was scored. I think it was even in the second half. So I had watched 3 halves of soccer with no scoring. Finally a goal was scored, and everybody went wild. And I was like, sweet. That was actually pretty cool. The game ended, and I was like, all right, we won. And Grandpa, my girlfriend's grandfather, was still disappointed. He was super bummed. And I was like, what's the deal? Like, we won. It's 1-0 at the end. No. The tournament was based on some sort of point scheme, like long-term point scheme. So even though they scored a goal and the other team scored none, they still lost because of the point system. They like began the game down 2 goals. I was like, this is nuts. This sport, this is crazy. I don't have time for this. So I have not been a soccer fan ever since. Soccer would be, you know what would improve soccer greatly? Is if they made the goal about 5 feet wider on each side. Whatever you have to do to make it where there's like, you need to adjust the rules, where about 10 to 15 goals are scored each game. So that there's some like back and forth. It's like this team scores 3, then the other team goes on a big run and scores 4 in a row. And then the next team, you know, then it's back and forth, they're trading goals. And like
you have another bucket on the top, a smaller one that you get in there, yeah, it's worth 2 points.
It's worth 2 points or something like that. Like if you got it in this little zone, like it was worth 2 goals. And so at the end of the game, it would be like 8-7. It would be so cool. Like it would be such a better sport. And then you'd have way more to cheer for, and you have way more highlight reels. Like it would just be such an improved sport. But like the way it's set up now, it is just so boring to me. Man,
it's boring like this fishing.
Hey, we're gonna end this live stream 1-0, 1 fish.
Yeah. And the dirty little secret too, guys, is that when we were pre-fishing for bait, I caught 2, Asa caught 11. So it's no surprise that we caught the fish we kept today. Not for me anyway. One of those days that I'm glad I brought him along.
My daughter Samira says hi. Samira. Somebody said complaining about boring. You're fishing the boat.
Yeah, we got one there. Got it, one on us there. Okay.
Have you ever fished Alaska? I have not. Shout out to Luke, Colin, and Jake. We love your videos. Appreciate it. you catch a big one real quick. Hopefully.
Yeah, real quick here.
We got like less than 5 minutes left, folks. The lines are out. They're in the bang zone. This is where we've caught a lot.
Hopes are high.
Yes.
Hope springs eternal.
I just saw a firefly. Shout out to Anna. Jasmine's Anna.
Something yellow is going on here.
Oh, here we go. Life outdoors. Brother versus brother. Looking forward to y'all next showdown. I hope so. Hope it's soon, man. I hope it's soon. I'm trying to like your comment and I can't. There we go. Appreciate the $10 from Life Outdoors. Anything from you, Pops?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Northern Canada.
Wow.
Ever fish in Minnesota? Sparky asked. Sparky, I have actually. Way back pre-YouTube days. Way back.
Oh, wow, I forgot that. Good.
Yeah. I caught some bluegill, some perch, and I can't remember what else. Bluegill and perch, I remember. I was a little guy.
Yeah, you were. It was like you were 10 years old.
Yeah. Are you out there in the bang zone?
No, he's going to cast over.
I'm going to cast behind him for the last few minutes. We will fish to the end.
The bitter end, perhaps.
Yes. Somebody timed out. Have I ever visited Morocco?
Morocco.
I've never visited Africa.
And Lebanon.
Any bass? One white bass. Oh, somebody delete that person. Yeah, that's sick. Some sicko in there. I'm gonna delete that person. Where is that? Some sick person in the comments. Report him first. Yeah. I think that's funny. Thank you, Ryan. My bait's gone.
Well, that's why you're not getting any bites. Did you feel anything?
No, it's felt more like a snag.
This is very surprising. Fish outside of Dallas. We actually went fishing for Toyota. Pocatello. Oh, yeah, by Pocatello is ice fish. From the Minnesota. I'd like to go to Minnesota to fish. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Hold on. Yeah.
My dad catches one at the end. That's gonna be
tapped good. There goes again. Come on, pick it up, go.
Yeah, remember, let him eat it. Good.
Yep.
You still got the live bluegill? Boy, if we get one at the end, that would be so sweet.
Oh, he just, it's like you let it go.
They are finicky. This is super weird.
Go back.
Alright, I ain't waiting around because we only got a few minutes left of this live stream. I gotta throw my bait out. Come on. You should try noodling in Oklahoma. So there's this guy I met from Oklahoma who noodled. And he described some of the adventures he went on. And that was pretty funny. That was crazy. He actually told me that beavers attack you in the water.
Got
Do you
it.
have one? My dad has one on the live bluegill. To
Oh, he
end,
just got off. He just got off.
he got off.
He got off. Oh.
Pops. Oh man. Dang it. I thought this was gonna be huge.
Where are you?
Oh, you just cast anywhere. It doesn't matter. We got to be done here soon. I need light to
Getting
see
too dark?
to get back. Yeah. Yep.
Finally had him fishing.
Well, my friends, keep it out here a minute more. We're squeezing every bit out of this live stream. Ever caught an alligator? I've never caught an alligator, Gar.
I caught him out.
You have? Yeah, the spotted ones are the common ones, and the alligator ones are the scary ones. Ace, have you been ice fishing? Come to Colorado. Dude, I hate ice fishing. I hate ice fishing badly. Ice fishing is one of those fishings that's just a last resort for me. Like if I had no other options, I would do it. The last time I ice fished, we drove 5 hours to that special lake in eastern Idaho. If you know, you know. And all the hype and everything. And I drove 5 hours and we got there and it was like 0 degrees. And 0 degrees out. And I was so cold. It was like pre-dawn, because that's when you're supposed to get out there to catch those trout. It was so cold, I did not want to fish. Like, it takes a lot for me not to want to fish. But it was freezing out there. Like, I did not want to get out of the truck. And we go there and we fish for hours out on the ice. 0. Nothing. No fish whatsoever for like 7 hours of fishing. And you're just standing there at the ice hole, or you're sitting there, oh, I'm getting a bite, on the cut bait. You're not casting, you're just standing over the hole, jigging. It was just miserable. And I thought, why am I out here? I would rather find any kind of river or flowing stream and go there in the winter. It's not like the river stops. Like, I could be catching trout in the river if it's cold outside. And trout bite in the snow. And so I have given up. See, that fish just bit, and it let my cut bait go. That is wild. This is a weird, weird night. They're just not biting. I mean, you have a piece of fresh cut bait. A fish comes up, pulls at the cut bait a couple of times, and then just swims away. Yeah, somebody said there's life outdoors, says small catfish probably. That's probably exactly what it is. But why it would swim away?
On yours where you have cut bait and not live bait,
yeah.
It might be one of those turtles too.
Oh, it might be a turtle, that's true.
Today fishing.
Well, Cody, you missed it. Sorry, we're going to fish till dark. Cody, appreciate you logging in. All right, I'll make one more cast for Cody. Cody's been subscribed forever. Cody Henson. Cody, I was about to press the finish button, but since you just logged in, I remember you guys' names. I'll make one more cast. You snagged. This has been tough as nails. We got one fish in the box though. That was actually, I'm gonna eat that. It's gonna be delicious. My dad's like bringing up a log from the bottom. This is last cast of the day. What is that? like an engine part or something. Finest cast of the day, folks. Y'all can barely see me. Well, my dad caught something. Is that an engine part?
Nope, that's a piece of wood.
Oh, it's a piece of wood.
That's my record for bringing it on the boat. So.
All right, excellent.
All right.
Waterlogged wood.
Should we let our bluegills go?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to let all the bait. Guys, we caught 13 pieces of bait. And one fish. Look at this, we are squeezing every bit. Why does my hair look like it's white? I don't even have hair. Ace, somebody just said, Ace, did you ever have hair? And yes, I had spiky hair. I had the classic, what every kid in the early 2000s had. I spiked it up in the front. Yeah. All right, we're about done here. Well, my friends, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one.